Hey everybody, it's Elizabeth with World's Cup of Joe, Awaken Your Soul. I woke up this morning to a huge realization, and I sort of had a mind-blowing experience. It was extremely new, just a new way of looking at the connection. So we all know that twin flames come into our lives. They are the other half of our soul. They come into our lives at a time that will then challenge who we are, what we've known in our previous existence, and they are there to basically uproot us, to just completely turn our worlds upside down. And what I realized this morning was the way that my twin did that for me was by challenging all of the limiting beliefs that I had held onto for so long. That was really what shook my world up. So let me just give an example. So when I was growing up, my father, he had affairs. He cheated on my mom, he cheated on my stepmom. He did not know how to have a relationship without adultery. And I saw it and I witnessed it. And when I met my twin, in my mind, the limiting belief I held was that if you were in love with someone, your person might cheat on you. And so I was always looking for that evidence that my person was cheating. That's where the addictive obsessiveness came out, was this lack of trust in my person. You know, if I love them, they must be looking elsewhere. I'm not enough for them. It also challenged, and let me just back up and say that that was never the case. It was just that was the obsessiveness that was stirred within when I met my twin. And I really had to come to terms with that, knowing that a man, a spouse could be good, could be faithful. And the other limiting beliefs that really were triggered with my person were just a lot of insecurities I'd held within myself, how I looked, how smart I was, that I wasn't enough. And I just thought, how could this amazing person love me when I'm not enough? And they were just, like I said, limiting beliefs that I'd held on to for so long that I couldn't let them go. And so they would always create this addictive, obsessive energy. And finally, when he left, that's when I needed to really redefine my belief system. And that's when I was able to find soul. I got rid of those limiting beliefs that I'd held on to for so long, that had kept me back. And I want to really point out something that I feel like is really important. Your twin is not going to challenge their own limiting beliefs, because they're not going to get that addictive, obsessive energy, which is going to cause them to need to challenge their limiting beliefs. They're going to challenge their limiting beliefs through you when you find soul. That's the only way they're going to be able to have their shifts, is going to be through you. So you working on redefining your belief system and coming to soul is going to let them level up as well with their things that have held them back. So you being the awakened one, you're going to experience all of the triggers, whereas they are not. They are going to only be able to, like I said, level up through you. I know that sounds frustrating, but it is the case. So anyways, really look, I challenge you, look at the triggers that you had in your obsessive addicted moments with your person, and see where those stemmed from as far as why they were surfacing, and see what limiting beliefs they were in response to, because I'm going to guarantee you they were in response to something you had held on to about yourself, or about relationships you'd had in the past that you thought had to be a specific way. I hope this video has helped. I hope I explained it how someone can understand it, because it is a bunch of jumbled thoughts in my head, because it is so much. It was so mind-blowing for me that I hope I was able to articulate it in a way that really resonated with some of you. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. And once again, we love hearing back from you. This is Elizabeth with World's Cup of Joe, Awakening Your Soul. Have a blessed day.